Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and we're going to get straight into our explosive penny stock watch list. So the first stock we're looking at here is Humble on the daily time frame, down 3%. And so this stock got rejected by the 100-day SMA right here, which was a tough level of resistance for us. We could not hold our 50-day SMA, and so now we are currently sitting on a level of support. But again, there's no real fear with this one. We still have this level of resistance that we will continue to keep testing until we break it. And so unfortunately, this was not the breakout point that we wanted. When we're looking at the price action right now, our RSI has cooled down to a 43. We still have some room to the downside. This could get as low as 70 cents. From 70 cents, I don't think it will get any lower than that point. I think we'll continue to trade out until we break past this level of resistance. And so the pattern does not change here with Humble. We got rejected by resistance, so this is going to continue to be a level for us that we will continue to watch, and it plays perfectly into this triangle. So with Humble, this is again more consolidation, more accumulation, no fear. If we're looking at our MACD is actually getting very close. MACD is in a range where we actually like it to be. It does look like we are crossing down, but if the price action gets back above and we see the blue cross over the orange, our MACD is in a very nice spot right now to begin with. And so with Humble, this is just a patience thing, just the name of the game. I do believe the OTC market is going to have a very hot run in October. And so these down days in the OTC are coming very close to an end. I believe after this month, I think October is going to be a very strong month for the OTC market. I think because we are going to see more money back into pink currents, we're going to see a lot of money leaving some OTCs, and we're going to see a lot of buying into other plays. And I look at some of these plays, I think Humble is going to be one of the biggest plays where we see a money flow in. And if we're just looking at all of the fundamental aspects of this company, there's nothing changed. People are frustrated that this is not breaking out, but you got to be patient because it eventually will. Next stock of the day, we're looking at IGEN Networks, ticker symbol IGEN. So before we look at the stock chart, I just want to go to Twitter real quick and show you guys what we saw here. IGEN closes deal with first major credit union through their Michigan Credit Union League. More to come. So this was a great tweet that we saw today from IGEN 3 hours ago, and so that was great momentum in my opinion. Even though we had a down day, the price action is still very nice. We are completing a cup and handle right now. This right here is our cup. This right here is our handle. We could see one more down day, but if we close anything below 0.0069, this will be a false breakout. However, since we are holding above this point, our cup and handle does look intact. You can see, even though we were down today, extremely low volume, our MACD is now looking very nice. Our orange line is getting close to the zero line, and so tomorrow we should get that little move up, and I'm very excited to see. So just remember, if this cup and handle is true, we will not go below 0069. And when I say we won't go below it, I mean we will not close the day below that point. So right now IGEN looks extremely nice on a technical level. We're starting to get news out of the company, and so everything right now is coming together for this stock. Very excited for the next couple months here for IGEN. Next stock of the day, we're looking at WDLF, and so WDLF now is sitting below its 50 SMA. It looks like we are still fighting, and it looks like we may potentially get back above this point. So IGEN is a play once this level of resistance is broken. You guys know we have been in a clear little pennant, if we want to call it, for this stock, and so we got rejected by resistance again. We know this is going to be a pesky level for us moving forward. And so if we look at our MACD on WDLF, it did look like we had a tough crossover, but if we could claw our way back above this 50, this will curl up, and I expect us to have a nice run. Again, I just believe that the OTC market in October is going to be a hot commodity, and so I can't wait for that to happen. There are some rules that are going to favor some of these companies with money flowing coming in, and so I'm excited to see what happens with these new rules implemented and how the OTC market reacts. So that is going to be a great time. And so with WDLF, look for this top level of resistance. Next stock of the day, we're looking at FTEG. So for the earth, flat today, it just continues to trade in this triangle. We have a barcode set up right now. We got rejected by our 50-day SMA. These are levels that I have been accumulating at, and I will continue continue to do so. I just like how this stock is structured right now. You can see our MACD, our orange, is getting close to the 0 line, so we still have some room to run. RSI at a 45, we still have room to run. And last but not least, if I show you guys the accumulation, the reason why I actually bought this stock is because this goes straight up. That is an absolutely stellar accumulation, and so this divergence got me very intrigued. A lot of green in this one, but we have not seen it reflect in share price. So this stock, again, is a speculative play for me. Great day overall, even though we were flat today. Next stock of the day, we're looking at CBDL. So CBDL is another speculative play similar to FTEG. Great accumulation on this one, extremely low RSI, and we are also sitting on support right now. So these are levels that are very intriguing for CBDL. This is a play on the cannabis federal legalization in the United States, as well as a bottoming play. The fact that we are getting this at support levels, as well, knowing that the accumulation is this high, also knowing that federal legalization could happen as soon as next year. This is a great company for a spec play. It's very cheap to buy in, so it is one of those plays where you shouldn't be putting in too much money. But if you are someone who likes the risk and the adrenaline like myself, there's no reason why you shouldn't be buying this just for a speculative play. Next stock of the day, we're looking at SEGI on the daily time frame. So SEGI has just had a tough time. We haven't really got any news out of the company. Our accumulation is still very steady, which is great to see. So this is just a matter of time for this one to break out. I do think, again, a lot of these stocks are going to get impacted by these new rules in October. And I think at that point in time, we are going to see a very nice reversal in most OTC plays. So kind of grab up while you can with a lot of these plays. I have a lot of stocks mentioned on this watch list, so if you guys like some of these plays, you should be pulling the trigger on some of them now, because we are at very intriguing levels for most of these plays. Next stock of the day, we're looking at ALYI on the daily. So ALYI is getting to a point where we are very close to this last level of support. This last level of support is at around 0.014, and so we still have some room till we get there, but I would not be surprised at this point if we do see ALY get to this point. Our accumulation has been going down recently. Our RSI is almost oversold, so it does look like we should be seeing reversal soon with this one. Don't be surprised though if we see it bottom here before we start heading back up. Next stock of the day, we're looking at EEENF. So 88 Energy has broken past this level of support that I wanted it to hold. We are now sitting below all of our SMAs. Our RSI is at 37, so we still have some more room to the downside, and considering that we've had 3 overbought scenarios and we have yet to have one oversold one, I do think we are going to get a oversold play here with 88 Energy. So be careful if you're buying this one right now. I do think we are in a downtrend right now, and we should see the price action continue to bleed. However, because our accumulation is straight up, look for this as a buying opportunity if you have yet to get in, or as an average down opportunity if you are already in, because this accumulation tells me that people are still buying and holding this play. And so because you have that type of conviction, it means that eventually we will see a turnaround, and it will be nice. Next stock of the day, we're looking at RDGL. RDGL up 11% today. We had a nice little squeeze at the end of the market session, and here we are. This is the point that we have been waiting for right here. This is step 1 in our breakout. So we are now above our level of resistance, which is absolutely stellar. The next point that we want to have is a back test. We want to see the price get back down to this 11 cents range, and this is where we want to see the price bounce. If we see the price action come back, bounce, that is the buying opportunity that we want. This is not where you want to buy. Yes, this is a great sign. Yes, if you buy here, you're making money. But if you want to be the most conservative trader and you want to be very precise, you want to see the back test here with volume. You want to see it go up, and then at that point, you want to buy. But also remember, the next couple of days with RDGL, we could see it run. Our RSI is at a 64. Accumulation's been going up. I would not be surprised to see this one run for the next 2-3 days before we get the back test. So just remember that. Just know that we could still see this run before it comes back down. But I am waiting for this back test before I get in. And even though if we run up to 16, 17, 18 cents, I'm cool with that. I do believe the price action will be back here at some point. Next stock of the day, we're looking at ACDC. So ACDC needs some news to shoot this bad boy. Like, it is ready to go. It has been holding support nicely. It has concluded this triangle. We are now just consolidating our SMAs are very close together. So ACDC, Extreme Vehicle Battery Corp, we need to see some news. We need a PR. If you put a PR out, this will launch this stock. Any sort of good news will launch this stock. Right now we are just bleeding. We're at a standstill. No one's selling this. No one's buying this. We're in desperate need for some news. Any news will shoot this one up. Next stock of the day, we're looking at SNDL. So SNDL was up today. If we look at our accumulation over distribution, tons of distribution. This is not a great long-term play in my opinion. This is a strong momentum play. RSI right here, just in the middle. We're at 44. This can go either way right now. And so if we do go back down to support, that would be levels at around 68, 69 cents. I do think that would be a good buying opportunity. However, again, if you want to be more conservative with your trades, you wait for the price to get above the 50 SMA. At that point, it is a quick couple day play. And so usually you do make money once you buy after a break of the 50, but we always want to see the back test because otherwise we could go straight back down. And so that was our quick little update on our explosive penny stock watch list. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. If you guys want to get real life buy sell alerts, come check out my Patreon. That will be a link in the description. I hope y'all have a great day. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.